So let's get to something better.
To anybody who I'm not cool with no more, that shit is absolutely 100% fine with me. My problem come in when y'all hoes get the running around lying and shit about what the fuck happened when you really could just say nothing. Because when people typically ask me about a bitch I'm not friends with no more, I don't have nothing to say. I just be like, oh, she working, or she doing this, she doing that. I don't really be like, oh, she a snake ass, lying ass, dog ass, backstabbing ass, hoe ass, pussy ass bitch that I beat the fuck out. I don't do that. So it bothers me when y'all be running around here telling half of the fucking story. And the thing that be killing me the most too about with the half of the fucking story, bitch, if you know one thing from being friends with me, like, you know, like, I'm not saying that, like, I'm gonna beat you up or nothing, but bitch, you know how I gets out there. So it's just like, bitch, you know how I get. We used to be friends, so stop playing with me. Baby, look, let me tell you something. We gonna talk about friendship today. Because a lot of y'all asked me about this friendship right here. But in this friendship, it was one person who never fucking showed up for me.
You started off with a brow like this.
The shade?
Oh, I'm proud of your growth, bitch.
So you got certain kind of friends. See, your new friends come to your house, sit on the sofa and chill. Oh, but not your old friends. Them always come in your house loud.
Hell!
Them always go through your refrigerator, eat your baby last bag of chips, tap out with your little boy, go lay in your bed, change your thermostat, take your phone off the charger, put their phone on the charger.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Bitch, I'm talking all that shit, but when I come over there and back the fuck out you, bitch, I'm gonna be wrong. Go ahead.
I'm not understanding.
Say it!
Okay, listen, I got this.
All right, go ahead.
I don't understand what the problem is. How do we resolve this?
Fuck all that.
Baby, let me show y'all how convenient, baby, these wigs is, okay? Pull it off, Jessica. I'm trying to show them that wig. This is a wig, Mo. Now watch her snatch it back. Put my new one on, Jess. Put it on. Yes, adding that new one on now. Get it together, Mo. That's cute, bro. Got my little Michelle Obama. Okay, not Michelle like she get him. Looking like a pastor right now. All right, she done snap that wig on now. Pull it, Jessica. Don't be scared, girl. Okay. So stupid. Now lace me up, baby. Make it pretty. Thank you. You furnish your hairdresser. Let's go. Yes, honey. This is a wig. Ain't take no time. This bitch thinks she done did some shit. Get off your phone and come buff it a little.
Now, I know I didn't. I just see somebody call themselves saying that Supa sent. Y'all know I talk about what I see on my timeline now. That Supa is no longer friends with her friend group no more.
much tea. Y'all been saying let's talk about it. So Tokyo said let's talk about it. So a little under 2 months ago, you all were interested in talking about Supa, Judy, and Tokyo. And there were 258 likes on that comment, plus mine 259 because I responded back to this person, and we're going to get into that later. And before y'all get in the comment section asking why people are invested, no, people are interested. These are public figures that a lot of people have grown up watching, and they don't mind being talked about or discussed. They are very transparent. So please don't come with the invested comments, because a lot of people are asking what's going on with Supa and Judy and Tokyo and their friendship. These are the OG influencers, the influencers that crawl so y'all can walk and they can run. So if you've been following Tokyo Vanity since the beginning, recently, anytime, then you know that she has often been trying to lose weight. Tokyo has always been transparent about her weight loss. Tokyo's weight has gone up and down, and we know that weight can fluctuate for many different reasons. And Tokyo says that she takes full accountability for her journey. As most of us know, Tokyo is the type of person to never hold back on what she has to say or get it off her chest. She's going to tell it like it is every single time. And this time, Tokyo spills the tea about her friendship with Supa and Judy, and she starts that conversation. So now let's take a journey back down through too much tea 5 years ago, when I really didn't take YouTube seriously, and I still kind of only take it semi-seriously, but you know, I'm getting better. This entire video, full of nostalgia, is specifically for the super hitters, my day one subscribers, and everybody that's been supporting me. So let's go ahead and watch this little 3-minute video from 5 years ago, and let's point out if anything has changed versus what Tokyo is now saying. Much tea. A lot of people have been speculating in the comment sections and on different blogs about the actual friendship between Tokyo Vanity, Supa, and DaRealbbJudy Judy. So in observation, I saw a whole bunch of confusion going on, speculations and false comments and statements being made, such as they're not following each other on Instagram anymore. And as we all know, with friendships, we all have our ups and downs, as well as in relationships. But this group of friends, they're very transparent. And we all know if something is going on for real, they'll come out and say it at some point. So until they come out and say otherwise, Supa, DaRealbbJudy Judy, and Tokyo, we have the facts right here, right now. Let's get into it. So during a trying time for Supa, which was recently, someone said, why no love from Judy and Tok? Supa replied, I love my best friends, but they live in Atlanta. I'm trying to see why y'all think so negative. You want me to go out there for a day just to take pics and please y'all? Move around. And what I have to say about that is Supa, Judy's, or Tokyo's pages on Instagram do not say Supa and friends. It doesn't say Tokyo and friends, and it doesn't say Judy and friends. So keep that in mind. You can tell that this is a time in their lives where they're all transitioning, and you can only transition with self. They're definitely still friends until they come out and say otherwise. As of recent, DaRealbbJudy Judy stopped by on Supa's page to show her some of that best friend encouragement and love. She told her, please give this no energy. The more you feed it, the more it grows. I hate when people are hateful, especially like this. But every dog has their day. Focus your energy into things that are positive or income generating. I love you. I hate this, but we both know your future is brighter than many will ever understand. So stay on task. Those distractions are intentional. Sounds like a friend to me. We also know that every aspect of friendship does not need to be publicized all the time. Friends actually have each other's personal contact information. Just because you don't see it doesn't mean it's not taking place. At the end of September was Tokyo Vanity's birthday. Both Supa and Big Booty Judy gave Tokyo Vanity big birthday wishes, publicly via Instagram. A few days ago, Supa posted this photo of Tokyo Vanity on her actual Instagram story. So as rumors started about their friendship and people started speculating and also throwing out false narratives about them all unfollowing each other on Instagram, right then and there, I had to go and check it for myself. And what do you know? Let's hear what Tokyo had to say today about her friendship with Supa and Judy and how she got the conversation started and going in her comment section.
Baby, look, let me tell you something. We're going to talk about friendship today. Because a lot of y'all asked me about this friendship right here. But in this friendship, it was one person who never fucking showed up for me. One person who never encouraged me to lose weight. Just never encouraged me to do nothing because they was consumed in what they had to do. And that person was me. Damn, that hurt. But listen, when you see people showing up every day for themselves, it's so fucking motivating. It's encouraging. It's people who get up every day and go to the gym. They get up every day and do their makeup. They get up every day and put some clothes on. Like, do you know how you feel when you get ready to go out? You feel like you that bitch. You know why? Because you got up and showed up for yourself that day. I used to watch them fighting down in that bathroom about that meltdown detox from Shop Bougie Hit because this is where we all started.
Now, Tokyo still got the comment section going about her friendship with Supa and Judy. We gonna get to that. However, remember when Tokyo called herself getting mad at Supa over the Netflix account?
You know what? I want to send this one out to Supa. And all of the people on social media know that is one of my best friends. And I love her to death. Love her children and her family to death. Our families are actually merged now. But sometimes you got to cut ties with people or cut ties with situations or things that you're dealing with. Man, this girl been on my fucking Netflix account for the last 7 years. She on her story talking about 5 years. Man, this been on my Netflix account for the last 7 years. Ain't gave me a quarter for Netflix. Not only do she have a profile, her son, my nephew Trey, has a profile. And I got to cut this short because I know what's about to happen next. Bruh, if I log into my Netflix and I see Leah with an account on my that's on everything. I'm changing it. Matter of fact, I'm about to just change the password, man. I gotta let you spread your wings. I gotta let you spread your wings, man. Y'all tell Supa get off my Netflix, dog.
During the past 5 years since we last talked about this subject matter, Supa and Judy have had to come out and say some things as well.
Just because y'all don't see us together every day,
Don't mean we ain't friends. You don't know what our text thread look like.
So on a more recent video that we covered about Supa on a different subject matter, people had questions and a lot of people had answers. This is what I had to answer back to the person that said, let's talk about Supa, Judy, and Tokyo. As you can see from that comment earlier, they never said what they wanted to talk about them for, but I already knew what it was. And here was my response. I said Supa, Tok, and Judy are still friends. Go look at the Instagram video Tokyo posted that's captioned, "We all know a person like this." Listen until the end and read Supa's response comment. The person replied and said, "Thank you." Then Devin said, "And Bricky, they be forgetting about Bricky. Bricky coming up." A month ago, a lot of people also knew that they were still friends. Like Tisha, they said they're still friends. Supa was silently helping Bricky through her tough time. G-Dot said, "Girl, you just yapping. They all still friends. Tokyo and Judy don't have to talk every day to be friends. They talk outside of social media. Y'all aggravate." Darcel says, "Facts. I just told them that. We be on Snapchat with Judy and Supa. They're very open and transparent." Braylon says, "Too much tea. They all be busy with their businesses now, but they most definitely show up for important moments for each other." Let's take a look at the video that I referred them to on Tokyo's page about a month ago. And then we're going to see what Supa commented under Tokyo's post, and y'all can decipher that however y'all want to.
This need to be studied. But it's really a group of people out here that really irritate me. And it's the people that's always talking about who don't support them, who don't support them, who don't support them. When it be a whole bunch of other people who do support you, but you be so in tune with who is not supporting you, and it's puzzling to me. How many times y'all done been to a bitch birthday dinner and she's sitting up there throwing off the vibes, pouting the whole time, mad, snappy with everybody because you mad that these 3 hoes that don't fuck with you not here? How many times do people have to tell you that support is so easy, bro? Because it's a 2-way streak. If they don't support you, Just don't like, and the thing is, support should be genuine. It shouldn't even be tit for tat. Stop supporting people because you want them to repost. That ain't even your fault. Y'all be reposting people's shit. Y'all be supporting people's shit that you don't know, that you're fans of. You admire what they do and all that. And get mad when they don't do you back. They don't know you. They don't, fuck not know you. They don't fuck with you like that, and it's evidence. Y'all be too worried about who's not there, and you said fuck you to the people that show up, and that's crazy. And it be irritating because that person is always a friend of a friend too. They be then got cool with a little celebrity through somebody. They be then got cool with the neighborhood superstar through somebody, and now they want to start rubbing shoulders with them, so they overly inserting themselves in this person's life. They overly extending themselves for this person. They're overly reposting this person's shit, trying to show them that, oh, I'm not like the rest of these people. See, I'm really down for you. And then they get their feelings hurt when it's their turn. When you could have been putting that love and that support into your friends. And you and your friends should have came up. When I was just coming in my career, it was me, Supa, and Judy. And me, Supa, and Judy, we did a buddy system. These was my real friends. We reposted. We supported each other. We did things with each other. We supported our other friends. Our other friends supported us. And we didn't get hung up on who wasn't clapping for us. And now we all clapping together.
Supa commented facts. Some people only support you because it looks cool online, trying to fake support for content. If the camera's not on, then the support stops. We definitely the OGs of genuinely supporting one another. Thanks, sis, and love you so much. Like I said, decipher that however you want to. We going back to Tokyo's comment section from her post today about her friendship with Judy and Supa. And Tokyo had a lot to say in those comments. Let's look. Supa was in the comment section, and I didn't even realize that I was looking at Supa. I don't even know when this page came back on. All the posts that I've been seeing, I've been thinking that's the .Supa page. I didn't even realize until today that Supa is back. Supa wrote today about Tokyo's weight loss, and she says, I'm so proud of you, Tokyo sister. You look amazing, but the best part is you feel amazing, and that's what matters most. Love you, sister. And Tokyo responded, I love you, sister, so much. Sai says, dang, had me nervous for a second. Thought you was calling Supa or Judy out. Thank God. Tokyo responded and said, never. Them ladies have loved and nurtured me as their little sister from the moment we met. That's Jay says, I got scared. OMG. Lovely video though. Tokyo says, you gotta show up for you. Sugar says, baby, I knew you was talking about yourself because the way y'all such a trio. And Tokyo put the hearts. There go Bricky, y'all. And Bricky says, I want to lose 20 more pounds. I'm going to try them. And Tokyo says, you got this. I got 100 more to go. Laughing my behind off. Shay told Bricky, you look the F good. You have been a huge inspiration for me, Bricky. Crystal says, I knew you was talking about yourself because they don't play about you. I didn't even watch the video fully. And Tokyo said, at all. They don't play about me at all. Twink says, I was about to just give up because if this friendship ends, what's left for life? But I agree with this message. And Tokyo laughed and said, never. Tampa Bay says, it's been a pleasure watching you ladies working, growing, and glowing more and more each year. You deserve every win. Miss Kiki says, I immediately knew you was going to say you because y'all love each other down real bad. Tok, Supa, and Judy are real friends. So remember 5 years ago in the video, I said they was transitioning, right? So let's get into what they've done since then. Supa has grown the Crayon Case Cosmetics astronomically, so much to the point so that she's looking for new business endeavors and ventures regarding it. Supa is also in her soft girl era now as she has found the love of her life and she will be marrying her bro soon. The wedding hashtag is marrying my bro because their last name will be bro. Supa also has a huge blended immediate family. She says she's so excited to get married and she's been counting down the days. Let's read what she had to say. Wazam Supa on TikTok says, I literally been waiting my whole life. I found the best person to spend the rest of my life with. When I chose you, I thought about myself, my kids, my future. You were a perfect match for all three. Counting down the days because I'm finally marrying my bro. Supa Scent is such a soft girly now that people say she doesn't sound the same or it's a Supa clone. Supa has been in her modeling bag lately, and she also has been on several podcasts. On the Hood Buddha podcast, which is a very good interview where Supa answers a lot of questions that people have, and she also talks about her therapy and her healing journey. And she also speaks on the first person that she ever put on.
Miss Put You On.
Who?
Miss Put You On.
Put you on. What
Yeah, I gave you that name.
You gave me that name?
Yeah, I give you that name. Miss, I'm gonna put you on.
Definitely gonna put somebody on.
You gonna definitely put somebody on. If you don't do nothing, you gonna put somebody on.
Do it. I love it.
Who the first person you feel like you put on?
First person I put on. It's a weird question. I'm my camp.
Yeah, like, and not necessarily, you know, some people probably had traction already or some people didn't.
I'm gonna say Judy. I'm gonna say Judy. Judy met me in 2014. She taught me about business, but I introduced her to social media. Like, she was already on social media, but she wasn't showcasing her personality. So I showcased her personality, and I showed how funny she was and how, like, quirky she was, and I showed that side of her. So I'm gonna say Judy, even though she did all the work by herself. Before it's like introducing her to social media, for sure, Judy.
I gotta physically give you your flowers.
Oh, really?
Because I want to physically give you your flowers. 'Cause like I said, I'm gonna put you on, like, and
Mr. Put You On.
Yes, like, you put people on,
like
and you
that.
just do it from the heart. You don't want nothing in return.
I do. I don't want shit. Listen, I do want something in return. I want you to prosper and flourish. I want you to live past your friend. I want you to live past. I don't want your goal to be me. Your goal should be bigger than me. I want you to be better than me. So that's what I want in return. I want everybody to, if I put you on, bitch, stay on.
Right.
The reason why a few people think it's a Supa clone, or some people think that Supa isn't the same, she's not supposed to be. She's leveled up through her content, and now she mostly posts family content. As Supa says that she wants to be more of a family woman, she done put in all her work out here for us to be entertained for years. And she says now it's time for her to settle down and be the family woman that she wants to be. Remember, Supa has given us content for well over 10 years. Supa gave it to us on Vine, Facebook, and even right here on YouTube, as you can see, where she used to do skits, and she used to do Cooking with Supa, as well as post her rap videos when her name used to be Superbad. Now, I want y'all to notice the change in Judy's demeanor in that video that she did with Supa in the very beginning of the video, where she was laying Supa's wig, and she seemed so shy. So Supa was definitely right. She got her out of that shell, because you can't stop Judy on this internet now. Content for every day of the year. So what Judy been having going on over these past 5 years? Of course, Judy is still on Instagram. Of course, y'all know she's married to the brat, and they still over there clowning like almost every day, making funny content and different ways to showcase their talent. Judy is the legend of stunt promo. She's a promotional genius. Y'all remember that time when she had married the doggone kaleidoscope bottle and everybody thought it was her and the brat's wedding? However, the brat's voice was used in that promo, foreshadowing.
This is why I drop you. Ooh, this is why I drop you. You've got me growing. It's growing.
Ladies, it's never too late to settle down. It's time to say I do to Miracle Drops.
You've got me growing.
Shortly after that promo video, we saw Brett and Judy become engaged. Then we saw their wedding. We also watched their show, Brett Loves Judy. During their TV show, they became pregnant and they delivered their son. Their son, True Legend, had the most extravagant 1-year-old birthday party that I had ever seen and probably that I will ever see. You know, everything that Judy does, it has to be over the top. We know this, and it has to be big. Now, most of us love this lifestyle for Judy, and some people say, you know, it's just a lot sometimes with Judy. Their growing toddler keeps them very busy because they are hands-on. Judy is still doing her challenges, the most recent being the Braiders Challenge.
Girl, what is you out here doing?
It's time for the Braiders Challenge.
Girl, it looked like you was naked from behind and opening up your coat.
No, it is time for the Braiders Challenge. It's that time of year again. It's time for the Braiders Challenge. You always interrupting my content.
Oh, it's time for the Braiders Challenge. Hey, it's time for the Braiders Challenge.
Finally, let's talk about Tokyo and what she's up to and what she's been doing these past 5 years since we last spoke on this subject matter. Tokyo is also a TV star, as she was a popular cast member on the show Love and Hip Hop back when it was still popping. Tokyo also does iconic reads. Her most legendary read was against Chris Brown, and this video resurfaces at least once a year on TikTok, standing on business.
All I can think of is the time that man Gal went crazy on Chris Brown.
Christopher Paul's head Brown. Bitch, stop playing with me. Okay, all that talking about can you take me out and all that, like, bitch, that shit not funny. Second of all, bitch, I'm not even your type, bitch. You into things of, you know, lighter complexion, you know, coke, heroin, Molly, acid, embalming fluid, cigarettes. I'm just saying, Puerto Rican women, white women, Asian women, you know, and that's all fine because that's your preference and we are entitled to a preference. Bitch, all I'm doing is calling it like I see it. When we was in the club in Miami and when we was in the club in LA, bitch, in your section, your rules was no darkies. You wouldn't let my homegirl in LA, but you let all her friends in. And in Miami, you wouldn't let my other homegirl in, but you let all her friends in. But y'all was talking about no dark-skinned women. All I'm saying is, like a gangster, how you feel, stand on that shit. Because me, however I feel about anything, I'ma stand on it 10 toes. Bitch, don't come changing your opinion and how you feel about shit because everybody bashing you. And furthermore, I told my homegirl not to even be in your section because, bitch, she don't even do coke. And then, for you to even come on the internet playing with me today, furthermore, let me know that, bitch, you must be on them drugs bad. Because, bitch, I don't even play with niggas like you. Bitch, I'll make a real nigga bet the fuck out you. Bitch, you'll really be around LA dancing, bitch. You gonna respect me or, like, I'ma beat the fuck out you. So, you know, it's like...
Tokyo has done so many podcasts and interviews since then. Tokyo's time is also spent being a caregiver for her mother. Tokyo still frequently goes viral on TikTok and also blogs like The Shade Room and The Neighborhood Talk. She knows how to get the conversations going. Also, since then, Tokyo Vanity's viral hit song, That's My Best Friend, has amassed 35 million views in 9 years. And I'm sure that number will continue to grow because people love nostalgia.
You better. I have 3 different fan bases. I have a fan base from the internet, I have a fan base from music, and I have a fan base from TV. They are all 3 totally different fan bases.
Well, I hope this video answers some of your questions about Tokyo, Judy, and Supa and their friendship. Tokyo out New Orleans East, Little Woods to be exact. Jessica, Judy out the 7 Wall, and Supa, Wazam Supa, is from the 17th out Pigeon Sound. Too much tea.
know why didn't I just see somebody call themselves saying that Supa sent. Y'all know I talk about what I see on my timeline now. That Supa is no longer friends with her friend group no more. Now, I don't know where y'all be getting this stuff from. At the end of the day, I took Supa and her friend group as grown-ass people. These people grew up. They all have their own lives. They all making their own money. But you could tell they still close. Like, you could tell it was no falling out, right? That's what adults do. Adults grow, they elevate. And they may not be together all the time, but I'm pretty sure for big monumental moments in each one of their lives, everybody show up. And then what do Razor have to do with her not hanging? She has a man. And she's in a healthy, loving, caring relationship from what I see. But at the end of the day, she have a man, and that's usually what most friendships happen. Somebody get into a committed, loving relationship, or some people get into toxic relationships, however way you want to cut the cookie. They get into relationships, and yes, they do spend more time with their partner or their family. Like, she has fucking kids. So that's all I'm saying. Like, don't be out here thinking because people used to see people with people all the time and now all of a sudden you don't see them together no more, they fell out. That's what grown people do. Me and one of my cousins, we don't talk nothing but maybe twice a month. But you got to know, she could call me, I could call her. Oh, let's go have lunch, let's go have brunch, let's go hang out, let's take a trip. And we there. We don't talk every day. We don't hang by each other's house every day. Now, when we younger, yes, you used to do that. You got your little crib, your house, the hangout spot, everybody over there. But then as you have kids and you get older and you have responsibility for us careers and businesses, that's just what happened. Like, to be assuming that people fall out because you no longer see them hanging together all the time, people are grown and have lives. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And when you get to that level in life, you're going to see what I'm talking about if you ain't there already.